Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Let's Tour of the ArdaCraft server. We're carrying on where we left off from the last episode. We are now outside the Green Dragon, so we're in Bywater. Now just before we actually go in the Green Dragon, I do remember there being a little path over here somewhere. Is there a path? Or is it just a drop down? Okay, so it's not a path, it's just a drop down, but this just feels so... swing. That's cool. This just feels so nice. So British countryside. I just love it. Just like coming down to the riverside, and it feels so overgrown and so just right, I guess. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. Anyway, this episode we're going to be taking a tour through the Green Dragon. We're going to be spending most of our time in there. We're going to check out a couple of these buildings just to see if they're any different. We're not going to go in all of them. And I think that'll be it. And then after this episode, we're going to be moving on to some other places because the Hobbit stuff's just kind of getting repetitive now, or at least in this area. I know that different farthings have different styles, so we might go check one of those out next. So here we are. Let's just take a look around the outside first. A nice little flower garden bit there. Also really like this. Again, this is on the mod pack, so they have these wool half slabs, but it's just really nice. We've also got a little path in the woods. And I'm liking all these birch trees, but... using the cobble wall and the fence meta to get different cool looking ones. Just about managed to get through here, and... okay, this is pretty cool. Is this a... I don't think it's a quarry, because it's all sand. Clay pit? No, it wouldn't be a clay pit either, I don't know. I'm not too sure what this is. For some reason, my mind isn't really working properly and I can't name what this is. Is this like a... I don't even know. This is cool, just like small little detail. I'm not too sure what it's meant to be though. So maybe you guys can comment below and let me know. And we've also got other little paths. Like sort of come around here. Cool little rock design. Some leaves overgrowing it. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. It's a really nice area though, and I'm loving all of these little birch trees here. Seem to work really nice. This has confused me. There's a more stronger path coming around here, so let's follow this round, see where we end up. Okay, and then we end up at someone's farm. Is this? It's part of someone's farm, I guess. Up here we have... I think this is some sort of bench, I guess. Nice brick wall there. What else do we have? Let's go in this Hobbit Hole. It seems a little different. It's not a Hobbit Hole. It is... I'm not too sure what it is. Is this like an abandoned Hobbit Hole? And this is where all the kids come to hang out and drink? Or like the teenagers, I'm guessing? Something like that. I'm not too sure. Interesting. So already, just by coming into this place, we've found two things that we haven't seen before and we're not too sure of. So there you go, there's plenty to explore if you have a look around. In here then, we have a Hobbit Blacksmith. Oh, this is cool. I think this is meant to be a blacksmith anyway. Really nice design there. Unfortunately, normal people won't be able to do this, but because we don't have the trapdoors, but that's really nice. I'm guessing this is a Hobbit Blacksmith. Really cool. A little back door entrance. Nice tree. See, like you can see this air hole. In the last episode I was on about the trees having some air holes in it. This is kind of what I meant. Blocks like that you can just see through. So we've completely bypassed the Green Dragon now. Going around here, we seem to have like a stage. Maybe for plays, or maybe it's just, you know, someone who likes to shout, like a herald guy. That's really cool. Again, making use of the tree as like a central location, like we saw in Hobbiton with the market. Really nice. I think these have got different style roofs now, and these have windows at the top. Although that's just a wood block. So again, by seeing that window at the top, it says to me that there is an upstairs, and then when you've just got a wood block behind the window, it's just a bit lazy. in my opinion. But also, if we go in here, you'll probably see there is no upstairs space. So then, again, I'm thinking, why is there a window up there? Lots of windows in this Hobbit Hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 just in this one room. You know, this guy likes to be able to see what's going on around his house, I guess. Let's grab a torch because it's a little bit dark in here. That works. Then press F1 so the torch is gone. There we go. And then another 2 windows there. Yeah, so I'm not seeing any stairs, ladders to access the upstairs. I know like it's against the law of hobbits not liking to go upstairs and having second stories and stuff, but you have a really low ceiling compared to all the other Hobbit holes, and you have this window up here, so it just, to me, it suggests that there should be an upstairs, and there isn't, and that annoys me a little bit. So yeah, there's that. Bywater post office. Have we seen a post office yet? I don't think we have, so here's some inspiration for you guys. Again, this is really cool. They've got like a rounded desk instead of just a straight one. Nice little shelving unit. And oh yeah, I did get told off for not closing doors, so we'll make sure we try and remember to do that. Did I close the door in that last building? Again, loads of Hobbit windows. I'm not too sure why so many windows are needed. We'll just close that, destroy that, close that. There we go. And close that. I should go quickly check that I did close all these doors. Where was the Hobbit Hole we were just in? Is it this? Yep. Close the door. And this area, Bywater, is still being sort of revamped and stuff. So still being worked on. As nice as a design this is for a toilet, for an outhouse, it just seems way too thick and bulky in my opinion. I've seen loads of people do stuff like this before in Minecraft, and I've probably done it myself, and it always looks top heavy, especially when you try to give it an overhang. Maybe you guys should just use trapdoors, kind of like dropping down, I guess, to create the illusion of a bit of depth. I don't know, but I don't really like this. It seems way too big and bulky for what it is. I'm not going to look in all of these Hobbit holes. Nice little cabbage patch there. Oh, this looks interesting. Really big overhang. Is this just a normal house? Yeah, it looks like a normal house. Yep, okay. Well, let's go check out the Green Dragon then, because that's the main part of Bywater. That's why everyone likes to come here. Again, slightly different roof style. I mean, it's similar to this, which is like the one we've been looking at, but it's variated slightly. Again, stuff like this, to me, suggests there's an upstairs. Now, there isn't actually a window there, but there could be. It just suggests, again, a window on the top floor. But what's behind it? Wood. There should be something there. There should be detail there, I think. My personal opinion, anyway. This looks a little bit more interesting, but it is just another house. Really high ceilings, so it's fine that this one doesn't really have a second story. Keep placing torches everywhere. A little path here. Where's this path go? Okay, so this guy likes his turnips. Huge turnip field. Right, that's cool. Let's go shut the doors. Where's the door? How did we get out? There we go. So close that door. Come in here. Close. What's this? Ah, I thought it was going to be like a staircase then. Ah, and toilet. Okay. Yeah, so the Green Dragon. Should we try and find somewhere that's a nice grand entrance? So there only seems to be one entrance as far as I can tell. And that is the main door all the way over here. So this little beer garden area. Really nice. I think... Actually, no, you've got enough tables out here. Not too sure about that blue one in the middle. I think they should all be the same. Otherwise, there'll be a lot of hobbits fighting over that nice cushiony one. The Green Dragon. Oh, there is 2 doors. Alright, we'll go in this door then, I think. And over here is another stage type area, I guess. Not too sure what this is again. Maybe have some parasol umbrella things about. And I think maybe you could have had another table here just to fill up the space. And because this place would have been well trodden because it's used a lot, I think maybe mixing a bit of dirt in the grass, or maybe the dirt path texture around some of the tables and the chairs, just give it a little bit of extra detail. So in we come. Nice big entrance. It's actually really empty in here, really spacious. So we have some little rooms off to the side. There's nothing wrong with them, they're fine. What's in this room? Another little bedroom. Again, it's fine, nothing. Again, it's got 2 windows. I think I probably would have just kept that one, and then you could maybe put a shelving unit there or a wardrobe there, something like that. Fireplace is fine, and this is all fine. It just feels, when you walk in, it's just a bit open, I think. And with my medieval stuff, I tried to keep it. Well, I like it open sometimes, but again, like here, I could have put shelving instead of just one crate. Maybe along the back of this, instead of having the trapdoors, you could have had shelves or something like that. Just to add a bit more interest, I guess. Or perhaps... no, because then the signs wouldn't work. I'll let you off them. So, a couple more bedrooms. Got a mirror here. So this Hobbit likes to keep up his appearance. This room has a big long mirror that's blocked off by the bed. Okay. Just checking out all of these rooms. They are variated though, at least. Each room is slightly different, so that's good to see. And then it looks like we're about to come into the main section of the pub. So we've got a little side way off here. Oh god, this goes on forever. Okay, so let's go into the main bit of the pub and then we'll check that out. So this is what I really like, this beam in the middle of the sort of doorway, entranceway. That's cool. You come in here, we've got tables off to the side, tables off to the side, big open rug in the middle. Now, to me, there should be tables in the middle here. Maybe one big table, maybe a couple of smaller ones. If you go into pubs, they tend... Well, I suppose they do have for dance floors. I'm not too sure. In the Hobbit culture, I suppose they do like the drinking and... But you see it in the films and stuff, they get up on the tables, don't they, and start dancing around. So I think putting a lot more tables around here, making it feel cluttered, making it feel like this place is a big central hub. So at the moment you've got, you know, half a pub filled with tables, whereas if you had lots more in the middle there, it would feel like a much bigger place, I think. Like this, I suppose, you've got a lot more cramped in tables, so this is fine. And then round the back, this is the back of the bar. Got kegs and all that stuff. There's actually a sideways keg barrel now in Conquest. I'm not too sure if the ArdaCraft team have got that implemented in their mod, but there is a sideways keg now, which would work better. Meat hanging up, kitchen here, yep. Kitchen looks fine, looks great. I've got no problems with the kitchen, really. And I think that's it for the Green Dragon. I think that's kind of shown everything that there is to see. So a few issues with space for me, but overall it's really nice. And I'm not too sure if I like how flat this is. I probably would have raised the birch up by half a slab, like you've done here. I'm not too sure about how flat that is. I'm not too sure if I like that. But overall, really, really nice. And I especially love the grass used here. So like this bit here isn't really necessary, but they've still added it in, and it really adds a lot to the character, and it adds a bit of colour to the build. And what's really cool is that they've mixed the the normal like roof tiles that they've got for all the other buildings. So this is like the main central hub, and everything else is just sort of being built afterwards. By the looks of it, you'd think that this is the main area, everywhere else is just sort of off to one side. Again though, my problem, look how tall this section is, and you go inside, I don't think there is any access to get up there, and I know like this is just banging on now, but I just feel Like, there should be something there because it's so big, or at least dome this ceiling a little bit more. But then again, for hobbits, I suppose this is a really tall ceiling, so yeah, I guess just ignore me. I'm just being picky now. But yeah, one of the cool things that they tried to do was to get this to look like a, well, I say look like a dragon. They were trying to get, like, you know, the shape of its tail going off there, and then it's like curled up sleeping or something like that is the idea, I think. So just, I like it anyway. And I think this was meant to be like its head or its wings or something. I can't quite remember. But it's a really nice shape, and because it's not in a straight line, it's at an angle, it just seems to look really, really nice and a lot more natural. One last thing to look at is this bridge, and I think, is this the water wheel? No, because we've had the water wheel, haven't we? Yeah, so what's this then? This looks like it's just a normal house, which is cool. So let's go check out this house because it looks a little bit different. We seem to have a smelter here. I know Lord Dacker recently done a tutorial on doing a smelter. It was a lot more stony and a lot more well built, shall we say. This one's a lot messier and just seems like a bunch of mud and brick has been thrown together to try and keep something in. But maybe this guy like smelts ore and stuff by the looks of it. And that's a really nice shot. That there, just the row of houses, and this actually reminds me from the film when like the starting's coming to Hobbiton and you've got the guy walking with the pigs. That's what this bit reminds me of. So this is really nice. And this as well, really, really cool. I mean, with better foliage, you just like plop, 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 trying to like spit out leaves out of your face. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Adds a lot of atmosphere coming in here. We've got a nice willow tree hanging over. That's a really nice willow tree. I've never really been able to do willow trees that I end up being happy with. I always try doing them, and then after I'm like done, I look at it and I go, nope, don't like it, delete it. So it just wastes like an hour of my time. Really nice Hobbit Hole. Just random one that we've got in. But that'll be it for this episode, guys. I'm not too sure where we're going to go next. It's either going to be Mitchell Delvin, which is a large Hobbit town. Maybe one of the places north of Hobbiton. Not too sure what they're like, or I don't really know any of the names of those places. Buckland and stuff like that we're going to be moving on to, but I think I want to do another sort of smaller place first and then do a longer episode on those places. If you enjoyed this episode of the Let's Tour series, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. Here's some like clay blocks. Ah, okay, so this is like put the clay in there and it makes bricks, and then over here, so that's a kiln, not a smelter. That's cool. Okay, now it's starting to make sense. So that over there must have been a clay pit. All that sand and stuff, that must have been a clay pit. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. It all comes together in the end. That's nice. Okay, that's definitely it for this episode now, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.